Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today we've got a game between Nerchio and Neeb here on Lost and Found. In the bottom left-hand corner, it is the red Protoss player, Neeb. And in the top right-hand corner, the blue Zerg player, Nerchio. Alright, so blue versus red PvZ here from the group stages of WCS Austin 2018. I scrolled through there. Trolled through there, try to find the best games that you probably didn't see, because not everybody watches the group stages for sure, and sometimes they're not even cast as well, so maybe this has never been cast before, I don't know. Anyway, Nerchio versus Neeb, two fan favorites, two of my favorite players, honestly, which is why I figured I would give them a cast here today on Lost and Found, which has been known as the most standard of all StarCraft 2 maps. Kind of does tend to give us more of these macro-style games. Redshift has not shown up much on my channel, but just because you don't generally get huge macro-style games on Redshift. So maybe I'll have to throw a sneaky twofer at you, or find one that is longer, because I do like that map. It has some interesting things going for it. I know a lot of people veto it as well, which is probably why it isn't showing up in replay packs and what's being sent to me and whatnot. Anyway, hatch first play here, into an extractor, into a pool from Nerchio. Very greedy build, not really worried about any early aggression from Neeb, and that makes sense. Neeb is very known for his non-aggressive early openings here too. He's got his Nexus on the way, so one gate expanded, nothing crazy here. Going to try to play the mineral stealing game with his probe. Ah, he lost. He lost because he took down, he's got a mouthful of minerals. Got the mouthful of minerals. Cybernetics core on the way at the front here, and what Nerchio going to do is the question. Couple things you can do here as a Zerg player is go for a 2-base aggressive play. Try to break down the Protoss in the early stages. Now that Photon Overcharge is gone, that is quite a bit easier. And try to go for a quick 3rd base to counter the quick 2nd base that Neeb has taken here. So a couple options available to Nerchio. I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a 3rd base, probably down here, down this ramp fairly soon. He is transferring some probes down to the natural, or some drones down to the natural. This probe heading on out with a mouthful of those minerals. Checking to see, is there a 3rd base taken while I wasn't paying attention? No, definitely not. Lings are out to try to chase this probe down. They might, nah, they're not going to catch him. Not going to catch him at all. And Nerchio still, there we go, now going for the 3rd. I almost said not going for the 3rd, but then as soon as I started saying that, a drone went down for the 3rd, and there it is. 300, bam, timing perfection. Okay, so Nerchio going for the safer route, not putting all his eggs in the basket of trying to kill Nerchio, or trying to kill Neeb early here. I'm going to struggle with this. Both players have ends to start their name, and it is morning casting. I shouldn't do morning casting, you guys. I am definitely more of an afternoon and evening caster for sure. All right, so coming in with the Zerglings. You finished that transfer? I guess there's not a queen here. That's fair enough. So it does end up picking off one. Yeah, gets a drone and a ling for it. I still don't think that was worth it. Not even the teeniest or the tiniest of bits worth it. Another adept comes in. Wow, that one does manage to get out before she's murdered. And gets a kill of her own there too. Oracle. Oracle in production. You guys have been doing a great job giving me Oracle names recently. So let's make sure we grab one from the list. Is he following up with a second Oracle? I don't think so. Don't think he is. This Oracle's name is Grim. Claims to be the original Grim Reaper in mortal form, but with terrifyingly lethal armies like the Zerg and Protoss, plus that Blue Oyster cult song around, no one properly fears the Reaper anymore. He's here to try and fix that, one kill at a time. Some Ling aggression at the front, not really doing anything there. Yeah, just kind of putting some fear of Zerg in a tiny bit, but here comes Grim, again, trying to get those kills against the Nerchio. 2 queens in the natural base, though. Jeez. Actually going to go for those kills anyway, though. 2 drones down. And wow, really got close to dying there. 7 hit points remaining. 7 hit points remaining, and these guys do 9 damage per shot, the queens do. Uh-oh. Overlord. Lings. No, the Lings got in! What happened, Neeb? Alright, Speedlings inside the base. Alert, alert, code red, code red. Going down very quickly here. Goodbye, all of these probes. They're trying to stack up, trying to get an adept in here to help too. Another adept at the natural base, trying to assist, getting a bit of a surround on this adept. Neeb's got to be panicking right now. What do you do? These probes trying to work, but these are too many Zerglings. Ah, yes, Grim comes back. Grim comes back to assist against this horrible incursion of the Zerglings. Zergling trying to take down an assimilator in the natural base location. Grim racking up the kills, though. 8 of them thus far. This control by Nerchio is really great, though. Wow. Look at him picking off probes at the glow here. And these guys are still alive. How the heck are they still alive? I don't know. It's 49 to 43 harvesters. Nerchio's up, but not as much as you would expect. Man, gets another probe kill, and these 2 Zerglings are still alive. 1 Zergling trying to get another kill. No, Adepts finish him off. All right, so that was the longest running Zergling harass of all time. That was incredible. All right, Adepts moving out. They're going to have a Resonating Glaives fairly soon here. They are on a mission to kill the things. All right, Zerglings out. Grim and Friend are here. They're going to try to go in the main base and get some stuff done, but there's 2 queens and a spore. It's just not going to work, is what it's not going to do. All right, here come the Zerglings rolling into this 3rd base location, trying to shut that thing down. Banelings on the Adepts, though. Don't finish that transfer. Oh, finish the transfer. Trying to split a little bit here. Yikes. I mean, a lot of the Adepts died. Several of them are very wounded and easy to pick off here, too. And there it is. That's all she wrote. Excellent job. So the Ling harass at the 3rd base is shut down. The Baneling harasses, or the Adept harass is shut down by Banelings. By Nerchio. So both players taking their lumps. Resources lost here going to be 2,300 for Nerchio and 2,900 for Neeb. 4th base. Popping up right now for the Nerchio. Feeling pretty confident about it. Zerglings trying to get full surrounds. There it is, man. Full surrounds with not even any attack upgrades. I'm not sure any Adepts actually died there, but they injured a bunch of them. A couple of them, anyway. Adepts continuing to move on out. Some more Zergling harass at the 3rd base this time. Banelings trying to waddle on into this 3rd, and okay, that's fine. Get a shot off on one of the Adepts. Let's take all of their shields away in the process. Got more Adepts wandering on up. This game is absolute insanity right now. It's Queens. Yeah! Taking off the wounded Adepts there. Finish that transfer. So many finished transfers here from Neeb. And yeah, Queen DPS plus Ling DPS has just always been enough to get rid of these Adepts. They're going to go ahead and kill some of the drones. 17 drones have actually gone down. Some good target firing. 17 drones, 13 probes. Both players have done significant damage to the other's economy. More Banelings. Ah, Grim scouts it. Grim scouts it with his 11 kills. Coming back in again. Nah, the Lings without their Banelings aren't really nothing there. So would you end up getting 13? 13 kills for you and still alive. This is one of the more successful oracles we've seen on the channel for sure. Hydra's coming in, and Storm has a response from Neeb back home too. Immortal production has begun for him just in case. Just in case it turns into an Ultralisk kind of a thing, and then you need those Immortals. Working on +1 missile attack, working on muscular augments. Going to be a lot of Hydra. A lot of Hydra today. Now, this Ling harass by Nerchio has just been consistent and annoying, and it hasn't necessarily been incredibly, like, it hasn't killed Neeb, but just keeps him on his toes, I suppose. APM for Nerchio is 503 on average. Neeb sitting at 300 or so. Warp Prism, a drop attempt here. Gets shoved away by Queens, as per usual. The anti-air is amazing on those girls. Killed a Hydra there. Not bad. 5th base gonna come up here as the 4th base is warping in for Neeb down south. So Nerchio is keeping 1 base up on his opponent. Warp Prism sitting in no man's land where the Hydras cannot reach. They don't have the Groove Spines upgrade. I think with the Groove Spines they could hit it. So your time is limited here, Mr. Warp Prism. A couple more Adepts getting caught out in the open by some Zerglings, and they transfer away. Actually, transfer in to the 3rd base, where they're trying to kill more of these drones. 22 drones have been killed by Adepts. 100% by Adepts thus far in this game. Alright, got Archons, got High Templar. Shower of blood upon the entire Protoss army. They don't care. That's hardcore for them. Is Groove Spines done yet? No. Not done yet. Time's not up yet. 13 kills on that Oracle. And just kind of macroing up right now is the Neeb. It's a pretty darn good composition of Archon Immortal with High Templar, with some Zealots, and I'm assuming there will be some Adepts in there too, but maybe we're done with Adepts production. Seems possible. Stasis Ward's getting thrown down at the entrance to the natural base. I mean, this is just kind of where Lings are going to try to attack to get in to anywhere, and so if you can stasis them instead of letting them kill your stuff, you're going to be in a good spot. Alright, Groove Spines is done. Yeah, there's nowhere for you to really go. War Prism. I think the Hydras, if they came up to this edge, they could take it down, but I think Nerchio's attention is elsewhere right now. Adept pick off down that left side, and they get in. That's a lot of cannons, and that is an amazing SimCity. I don't think Ling Harass is going to be effective there at all. Not even the teeniest or tiniest of bits. Zergling's trying to get on top of those Immortals, but Storm is too good. Storm says not allowed. Rant. Corruptors in production. Greater Spire here too. I think we're going to see Broodlords out of the Nerchio. Does Neeb? No, he's going Fleet Beacon and he's going double Stargate. So yes, it certainly seems like he's going to do it. This War Prism either needs to do something or die. It's freaking me out. All right, attack up the front with Neeb. He's got Archons. He's got Immortals. Overseer flies in, sees exactly what's going on, sees the Fleet Beacon, sees the triple Stargate here, and carrier production has begun for our Protoss player. War Prism actually sneaks in. Oh, Hydra Queen. Oh man, it's bad times. Adept unloads and dies immediately. Baneling attempted attack here at the third base. Once those Banelings come up, the bust is going to be on. +1 attack is done for the Zerglings. +2 attack is done for the Hydras. Kind of sniffing it out a little bit early, though. Here is Neeb. Zerglings get on top of some stuff here. Picking off one of the High Templar. But not enough to get all of them. Definitely not. Seems like Nerchio is trying to bait out some storms here, possibly. That was a bit of a whiff. These are better. Oh my goodness gracious. The full blanket storm here on all of the things. Nerchio doesn't care. He's continuing to attack on in. Banelings exploding on Immortals. Hydras from distance here, too. Grim doesn't want to die, so Grim's going to throw down a Revelation that catches some stuff. Catches a lot of this army. Can't get too close. Can't get too close, Grim. Don't die on me. Don't you die on me at all. Zealot attack. Up into the third base. There's no static defense here. There's some Corruptors, but that's not going to be enough. Zerglings rolling in. Pretty fantastically. +1 attack done. Only +1 on the Zealots. +2's on the way. My goodness. And trying to take a 5th base up along this left side while possibly going for a 6th down to the south too. So Neeb is in full macro style mode. These Zerglings have +2. They do. I was going to say, they're killing these Zealots really well for just +1 Lings, but they're +2 Lings. 100% +2 Zerglings. Alright, here comes the Corruptor Ball. Oh, if they can keep this carrier count low. Yeah, that damage versus massive really comes into play there. Takes it right out. Ground army looking good for Neeb, though. Oh, he's broodlording his Corruptors. I don't know about that. There's still a carrier here. More Storm on the Lings, trying to get a surround on these Immortals. Great Storm on Hydras, trying to come in and assist here, too. Nerchio is not actually Storm dodging all that well, but I'm not sure that he cares. Not sure that he actually needs to. Alright, Broodlords are setting up. They can abuse this cliff and attack on down into this 4th base location. Let's see if that's where they decide to engage or not. Okay, so 3 carriers are out. They're building interceptors, so they're not at full strength right now. But +3 attack, or +3 attack coming in for both the ranged and the melee for our Zerg army today. $15,000 resources lost for Nerchio, 15,000 lost for Neeb, just in slightly different ways for both of these players. And here we are, coming up the left side. Neeb trying to just poke around, trying to prod around, trying to find a way to attack without Nerchio knowing about it, but he's got creep spread everywhere. He has 88 creep tumors. 88 creep tumors. Uh-oh. Ling run by into the natural base, and a huge attack into this 5th base, too. That is not going well. The Zerglings just having their way with the natural. I mean, most of this is mined out, but still hurts a little bit. Nevertheless, Broodlings thrown down, getting thrown down all over the place. Broodlords here too. Hydras trying to finish off these carriers. Can they do it while taking storms to the face? Zerglings still causing havoc inside the main base. Zealots are going to hack down the 6th base of Nerchio up north. It is absolute chaos right now. Broodlings trying to finish off that ground army because the Hydras should be able to handle these few carriers that are remaining. But yeah, the 5th base is completely overrun with Zerglings, with Broodlings coming down from the Broodlords. The 6th base does go down up north. I'm not sure how much Nerchio cares at this moment in time. Changelings getting thrown down. Zerglings getting a surround on an Archon. Who's going to win that fight? Well, with Void Ray support, it looks like the Archon for sure. Those only have 62 hit points, though. Scrappy. This is a scrappy engagement right now. Nobody has the army composition they necessarily want. And actually running away now. This is the problem with the Broodlord. They are not mobile. They cannot retreat if they find themselves in a bad situation. Which bad situation is being chased by Void Rays with really no other support here. Are you going to let them live? I guess the Queens came down. Ah, there's your Corruptor Ball. Goodbye, carriers. 2 more getting taken down. Another one as well. Not that good against Void Rays, but when you outnumber them like this, you're going to be okay. And that's your good game. Neeb taps out. Nerchio was victorious. And our Zerg player is the winner today in 16 minutes and 37 seconds. Yeah, 24,000 resources lost for Nerchio, 27 lost for Neeb there, so that tells a bit of the story. But just those Corruptors that took out, how many of these carriers died? 6 carriers died, 2 very early, and then just focus firing on the carriers, not allowing them to get up to the numbers that they want. I mean, plus lost the natural base entirely, did Neeb. The main base wasn't looking too good either. 77 to 67 harvesters. This was technically a thing, but not really a thing. So Neeb recognized he was in for a impossible fight, decided to tap out. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another StarCraft Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.